So, you may remember my latest video, which was about the latest game in the Angry Birds franchise, which was soft-launched on the Google Play Store in the US. The gameplay was very boring and not very representative of the Angry Birds brand at all. It was just a Block Blast clone with Angry Birds as power-ups, but said birds didn't even have their special abilities and all acted the same, so what was really the point? It was also discovered that the game was originally going to be a Sugar Blast sequel, which actually makes a lot of sense as its art style and gameplay fit that brand much more than Angry Birds. But they hastily changed it to be Angry Birds in the last minute, probably thinking it'd get more downloads, which to be fair, it's probably true considering most people know what Angry Birds is, but who the fuck knows what Sugar Blast is? However, while the gameplay was bad, and the app icon didn't even represent the Angry Birds franchise at all, with this horrid app icon that doesn't even feature a bird or pig or an egg, these were not the main parts of concern though. The main concern was the fact that some of the assets very obviously used AI. The character designs look very inaccurate, especially Chuck, who doesn't even have his black hair and isn't even a triangle. The loading screen also very obviously was done with AI. We can see the flowers mess up here, and other imperfections, such as this pink block blending in with this pig. So everyone was obviously outraged, as AI should not be used in a game, whether it's for soft launch purposes or not. Lots of Angry Birds games in the past, such as Angry Birds Football and Bad Piggies 2, that were only soft launched, all had their own assets made for them, or used edited versions of existing assets. As well as the AI assets they used could have just been made by a human in like 5 seconds. Look at this blocky design I made for Red on a free drawing mobile app in like 2 minutes. He doesn't look good or anything, but much better than Rovio's AI art machine. So imagine how an actual artist's take on this would be. But the point is, the assets they wanted wasn't some big over-budget thing that they couldn't afford artists for. It was a fucking blocky version of characters that they own. As well as a company like this using AI art just isn't a good look no matter what they use it for. So, on the 12th of November, an anonymous employee on the Rovio Gaming Discord server made a statement and apologized. Basically, they apologized for the use of AI art and will hold a higher standard when they next release a soft launch game. In my opinion, I feel like they won't stop using AI and will just try not to get caught next time. Rovio love AI. This is very evident in the fact that some Angry Birds 2 hat designs and some Angry Birds Dream Blast backgrounds are made using AI generated art. Now, they don't just generate them and call it a day, they do redraw them and change some bits to be fair. But even so, this is just still lazy work in my opinion. If you can't come up with original ideas without a computer telling you what to do, then maybe you shouldn't be in a creative industry. Now, the AI software Rovio use is in-house and is trained off all of its own work. But the article they released talking about said software had this image on the forefront which tells me this was probably generated with their AI art machine. Which, if it was, then their machine is horrible. Why does Red have arms? Why are there realistic birds? Why are they in Junk Junction? And who the fuck are you? So their own software doesn't even seem reliable. Furthermore, Ben Matez, the brand strategist at Angry Birds, has also made some pro-AI tweets in the past. Here is one of them generating Red because why not? Here's a cringe Angry Birds tattoo piece of AI art he generated. And finally, here's Ben Matez unconsensually taking fan art and putting it into an AI art machine. Now don't use this as an excuse to harass the man, as 1, harassment shouldn't be done to anyone unless they are like a criminal or something, and 2, he seems to have changed his stance on AI if this DM is to be believed. But we'll have to wait for this one to be proven, as actions speak louder than words, and Rovio don't like doing the actions, they only like saying the words and never following up on it. Though to be fair, the last time he did tweet about AI art was over a year ago, so maybe his stance has changed, who knows. But yeah, in summary, BlockQuest isn't the first use of AI from this company, and it probably won't be the last either. Rovio is just a creatively bankrupt company nowadays and can't come up with any good ideas or any original ones. Subscribe and like the video, goodbye.